Hello everyone, this is Latish. Investing in Sharia based assets are very limited in India. So in today's video, I'm going to share a Sharia based small case fund which is available in the market. If you're someone who is looking to invest in direct stocks, this is a video which you should definitely not miss. Before we begin this video, let me introduce myself. My name is Latish. I help with financial planning and also investments through mutual funds and small case. So if you're looking for help in terms of investments in Sharia based products like mutual funds, small case, please do reach out to me on the number displayed on the screen. You can also reach out to me through WhatsApp in the mentioned number in the description. So let's understand what is small case and how it is beneficial for you to have a certain portion of your assets in small case investments. So before we get into details about Sharia based small case, let's understand what are the different options you have in terms of investing if you are looking for Sharia based investments. The first and the most popular option is the mutual funds. There are Tata, Taurus and also the new Quantum Mutual Fund which is available for investments in mutual funds. You will find videos about their differences and also the NFO of Quantum in my channel. Please do check out these videos if you would like to understand more about investing in mutual funds through these options. The next option is the Nippon Sharia Base ETF. The third option is through PMS. There are some fund houses who provide PMS. The disadvantage is you will need to invest at least 50 lakhs for PMS. The fourth option is the Sharia based small case. This small case which we will be talking about by Green Portfolio is the only small case which is available for Sharia based investing. All these options provide compliance with Islamic principles. But today we'll explore in detail this small case by Green Portfolio. Let me take you to my screen and show you about Green Portfolio who manage this fund. So this is the website of the Green Portfolio who manage these small case. Along with this ethical fund, they also have other small cases which you can see here, which are specific to some themes like defense, railway, pharma select, small cap, auto advantage, which is for automotive, similarly for others. Here you can see the Green Ethical Portfolio Sharia Investing. This is the small case which we will be talking in detail. These are some of the details about the founders, Divam Sharma and Anuj Jain, who manage these funds. Let me just show you an example of the small case returns. Although we'll look at all these things in detail as we go along. Just to show you an example, if you had invested 1000 rupees 1 year back in this portfolio, your current returns would be 1427, which is a gross return of 42.79%. Why do I say gross? Because I have not included the fees and also the taxes which you might get. Let's understand what is a small case. A small case is a curated basket of stocks that reflects a certain objective. So it could be an idea, theme or a strategy. Like in this case, we will be dealing with Sharia principle stocks only in which they will be invested. So how does the small case work? To get the details about the stocks you will be investing, you will need to first subscribe to the small case. I will walk you through on how to subscribe and also the details which you should be aware while investing. Let's also understand what is the difference between small case and mutual fund. Here is a table which I have picked up from the Kotak Securities where you can clearly see the differences. In mutual funds, you invest in a broad diversified stocks, whereas in small case, you focus on specific theme. Control over investment portfolio. In mutual funds, while the investor retains the flexibility to choose mutual fund, you do not own the individual shares. Whereas in the small case, you not only have the option to select the theme, you also ensure that all the shares which you purchase are owned by you. So you have the complete authority to buy or sell shares as you own these shares in your demat account. Risk involved. Mutual fund operate with a predefined risk boundaries in which the fund managers ensure that the risk is mitigated by ensuring a wide variety of stocks are available. In small case, the level of risk is higher than compared to mutual fund. But you should also know that with high risk, you also have the option of getting higher returns. Investment amount needed, even this is different. In mutual fund, you can start even with as low as 500 and also in some funds below 500. Whereas in small case, this amount is much higher. With that, you get a brief understanding of what is small case and what is mutual fund and who should be looking to invest in these. Now let me take you through the Green Ethical Portfolio Sharia Investing. This is the link which you can use to subscribe to this small case. Let's try to understand what this specific small case is. This small case is a flexi cap portfolio which invests in 15 to 20 value and growth stocks. Very importantly, they are chosen specifically based on Sharia principles for investing. What kind of stocks are invested is what is listed here. Manufacturing oriented companies, China Plus One idea, and also beneficiary from infrastructure creation and related growth. What are the key features of this fund? The philosophy is to invest in growing Sharia compliant businesses, exposure to larger universe of Sharia compliant companies. If your stock is reported non-compliant, that means it is no more Sharia, you will be notified so that you can go ahead and rebalance or remove that from your portfolio. You will also get information about dividend purification, which is sent to all the investors on a periodic basis. This ensures all your investments remain Sharia. What are the key recommendations? You need to have an at least investment horizon of 2 to 3 years for good capital appreciation. The rebalance schedule is quarterly and recommended investment amount is between 2 to 5 lakhs. Here you can see the live performance when compared to a equity small cap. If you had invested 100 rupees on 2nd of March 2023, that amount would be 214 in this small case and 201 in the equity small cap index. This is the fact sheet in which you will get some more details. The last 2 years CAGR is 52.72% for this small case. Some of the key ratios which you should be aware is the PE ratio for this small case is 30.08, whereas the equity small cap PE ratio is 36.04. The price to book ratio is 3.89, which is lower than the 4.54, which is for the overall equity small cap benchmark which is used. The dividend yield is similar at 0.53 and 0.54. Some of the important things which you should be aware is review frequency is quarterly. The last review happened on November 12th and the next review is expected on Feb 12th, 2025. Here is a holdings distribution. In this small case, 95% is in small cap and 5% is in mid cap. Now why this is important is when you invest in mutual funds like Tata and Taurus, the majority of the investment goes to a large cap stocks. So by having this small case in your portfolio, you will also get a good exposure in mid cap and also small cap, which will give you higher returns, although you need to be aware that the risk is also higher. Here is the returns over various periods. The last 3 months returns is 5.9%, whereas the benchmark has given negative 2.33. The 6 months is 18.3 and benchmark is minus 2.6. The last 1 year CAGR return is 44.04% and for the benchmark which is used is 22%. Since the launch of this small case has given 52.73% and the benchmark has given 47.2%. Here you can see the rebalance timeline. As I mentioned, the last rebalance happened in November, in which 2 stocks were added and 2 stocks were taken off. You'll also see the other timelines which happened in terms of rebalancing. Let's also understand the subscribe option, how it works. Once you click on it, you will be able to see the different plans you can choose from. You have an option to choose the 3-month plan, the 6-month plan, and also the 12 months plan. If you're choosing the 12 months, the amount to be paid is 7,080. Currently, there is an offer going on in which you get an off of 1,770. If you do apply for it, you will see that there is a saving you can find for this small case. You can always reach out to me at the number mentioned, and if there are any other offers which are going, I will be sharing that with you as well. This offer which you see right now on the screen is as of 8th of Jan 2025. Once you click on continue, you will need to enter your PAN details, and post that you will be selecting the broker and then completing the payment. Once you complete the payment, you can go ahead and start investing by ensuring that you have the funds in your broker account. So this is a very simple process in which you will be connecting your DMAT. Post that, once you have the subscription, you will be getting details on the stocks which you will be investing. And as I mentioned, on a periodic basis, information about what needs to be rebalanced and also any kind of dividend purification which needs to be done. Let me walk you through the screening process. In Green Ethical Portfolio, the business screening happens, the financial screening, and also the dividend purification, which I have already spoken about. Some of the sectors which is avoided is media entertainment, pork-related activities, gambling, pornography, alcohol, financial services, tobacco, some advertising and trading of gold and silver. These are the sectors which are completely avoided to ensure that all the investments are Sharia based. What kind of investments do this small case have? Some of the growth drivers is what you see here. Pharma is one of the key components of it. You'll also find other growth drivers like the Ayushman Bharat Boost, India Export Leader and Medical Hub, cost benefits in India Pharma, which are the driving force of having good number of allocations in pharma and also the other sectors. So how does the purification of the income work? As I mentioned, Green Portfolio would be sending you a chart with the dividend purification ratio. You will need to multiply the ratio with the dividend received. So let's say you got a dividend of 500 rupees and the ratio is 1%. That means 5 rupees would need to be donated to ensure that the dividend is purified. So that's a complete understanding of what this small case is and what kind of stocks and the sectors they will be investing in, and also the subscription details on how you can subscribe. As I mentioned, please do reach out to me in the WhatsApp number if you would like to get more information or if you have any questions on investing in this small case. The link for the subscription is also mentioned in the description. If you did like this video, share it with your friends and do subscribe to our channel for more such videos about investing in Sharia based assets. Thank you for watching and have a good day.